So if we're in church here, somebody disappear from choir and nobody reach out, and the person is gone, something is wrong. We don't know fellowship. And that's why many people are bitter. Now, why we say people shouldn't be angry and leave church, we must be careful to know that some of the things we do to people is unfair. Those days when we were laboring, one of the biggest partner, I won't call the name of the church, and I've been in like 3, so you can't guess. One of the biggest partner lost his wife. Nobody reached out. Pastor say it's not a testimony that they lost somebody to discourage the faith of others. What? When they bring money for missions, they bring money for church building, we call them up, we celebrate them. I'm not saying we should celebrate that, but somebody loses somebody as important as wife, you say it's not a testimony to discourage people. That was how the man left church, and he didn't come back. He said this one is not church, because there was no fellowship. As we are here, so long as you are in a unit, if you lose somebody, there's an amount of money we give. I don't need to know you. It's a system. If you are in a unit, if you are in school, you are on scholarship. They know. Anybody who is in the unit, so long as you are in school, we will pay your school fees till you graduate. And we have created a system again. Those who have ideas, Brother Charles is in charge. We've sent somebody to China already, right? Somebody has already gotten the grant. Yeah, he went to China. What's his name? Brother Goswe Johnson. He's in, I think, the head of the ushers or protocol. We gave him some millions. He went to China. He had a business idea since. No capital. We supported him. When you do the business, bring the money back. No capital. We are not, no interest, but take capital, start the business. When you make money enough and you are balanced, bring the capital back so that we can give somebody else. Because we are not selling water from heaven here. we need to. I don't have the key of David to sell, so we need to manage the fund well. Where they sell soap from Zion and key of David, we don't have, so we are applying wisdom. But the point is fellowship. The person sitting down should be sure that if something happens to me. See, you look at some of these Orthodox churches, you wonder why those who are members there, they can come to your church and be baptized in the Holy Ghost, they will go back. They can come to your denomination, cancer is healed, blind eye open, they go back. You know why? Fellowship. If somebody dies, my family, my father is still a Catholic. If somebody dies in your house, until after the burial, every day they will appoint people to be sleeping with you people there. And there's a unit that will be bringing food at least once or twice. So that you are not thinking, how are we going to eat? What do we do? There's a unit. People are, at least 2 women or 2 brethren, depending on the group you belong, will be sleeping in your house until the burial. Unless the burial is some of these strange burials. So long as it's within a reasonable time, 2 weeks, 1 month, people will sleep in your house until the burial. And then they will take responsibility of coffin and some other things. They will charter buses. They will drive with you to your village. When the person is buried, some will stay for another 1 day before you, and then you return. But here we're only speaking in tongues. Revival. We don't know that fellowship is DNA in church. So in Pentecostal church, if you don't have faith, if you don't have your own encounter, you are finished. If anything happens to you, nobody will know. And you are expecting that the old people should come. People that know that they have at least 20 years left on earth. You want them to be committed. If something now happens, who will be there? Nobody. We need to fellowship. When Mommy Comfort died, I told the husband, all the children are on scholarship till they graduate. That one shouldn't be headache again. It's called fellowship. Somebody can be serving in church and then something happens to him, he's finished. And to make things worse, we say they don't have faith. The Bible said the early church had fellowship. They went from house to house, breaking bread. I may not know everybody, but everybody who is committed, at least 2-3 people will know you. That if you are not around 1 week, 2 weeks, they check up on you. Not because they want to fill the chairs, because they love you. You have become family. If you are grieved, they will stand with you. And then if you are even going through challenge, somebody can pick it and say, I was praying for you, and this is what God told me. So it's not just a physical, emotional fellowship for physical security, even in the spirit. That's the DNA of the church. Fellowship.